One of the biggest problems is that security breaches often go undetected for weeks, months, or in some cases even years, especially if you're not monitoring properly. A quarter of all breaches involve social engineering. And this is when a threat actor will use deception or manipulate a user into exposing their credentials, usually via a phishing email or text message. These messages contain links to fake portals such as Microsoft Office 365 or HMRC. The victim enters their credentials into this portal, which allows the threat actor to capture their username and password. The fake site will often redirect the user back to the genuine site. After all, the genuine and fake site look identical, that they're supposed to. The user will re-enter their credentials, which successfully allows them to sign in. The user just thinks they've mistyped the first time around. Because these breaches are not immediately apparent, your credentials may be used for reconnaissance, a period where a threat actor monitors account activity to understand its value and what it can be used for. For example, when an employee works, the language they use, the people they communicate with, before going on to stage an impersonation attack or payment scam. Additionally, threat actors may choose to sell the credentials they've harvested on the dark web. Account takeover attacks, or ATOs, have risen at alarming rates since the COVID-19 outbreak. This is largely due to a jump in online shopping and, more importantly, remote working. Responding to the as-a-service revolution is going to be the biggest challenge for organizations. With an increase in number of applications moving to the cloud, users need multiple digital identities to access these different applications. These applications may have different password complexity requirements or two-factor authentication options, leading to users writing down their credentials or digitally saving them as spreadsheets or text files. On average, a person has 70 to 80 passwords to remember, according to research by the password manager NordPass. This inevitably leads to weaker password choices and password repetition. Firstly, provide regular security awareness training. Educate your employees and test them to become aware of what to look out for and know where to go to report potential breaches. Where possible, use single sign-on and identity as a service to reduce the number of digital identities, usernames and passwords that users need to remember. More than 90% of cyber attacks start with email. According to Symantec, every 1 in 3,722 emails are phishing. So make sure you've got robust email security controls in place to mitigate the risk of phishing and impersonation attacks. Secure access using adaptive cloud-based multi-factor authentication. 38% of all users sampled by Varonis have passwords that never expire. Microsoft too no longer recommend forcing periodic password changes in favor of stronger multi-factor authentication options. Adaptive multi-factor authentication delivers a frictionless user experience, intelligently challenging users when their risk profile is high.